Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, and another time skip a little, but not so relevant because we start another new job. We start with a gladiator. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild Adventure. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be written in legend. Was that a flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, know that admission to the guild is free of charge. I have marked you as a woman of action. I'm pleased to see that I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us and must begin at the beginning. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take the blood sense one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Uldar. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the Syndicate? As General Vauban has. There is not an Uldaner life who isn't inspired by the rise of a self-made man. And there's no true embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight in triumph midst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. Okay. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or you will resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Yes, I want to become a gladiator. A decision you shan't regret. One moment, make way for Serenia Shadowstar. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Miller. Seek her out and obtain her approval. I heard Lulutsu. You're Serenia Shadowstar. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I'm Miller, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our art? I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it's easiest to master? A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Serenia, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword and, if it be your fate, die by it? Yes. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. Consider it a gift if you like. Now wear it on your hip as I do and show me you're ready to begin your training. Okay. I think this is our first real battle job that isn't the Dragoon. So, we start completely at level 1 with the starting sword and nothing else. So let's use all the old gear that we have. Looks a bit weird, I know. Amazing what difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you've already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Uldar, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Svenja. I'm a gladiator and I aim to train you as one. Now go. Yeah, I skipped through that because this is literally the most simple of tasks. It just is, if you're a new player, it is meant to show you how to use the quick bar and everything. Welcome back. I take it you've dispatched the beasts? With every swing and thrust you gain valuable experience. You must remember and reflect on each one if you're to recognize and eliminate deficiencies in your techniques. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Serenia. And I have already done that. Level 5. Serenia, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted? Then I shall now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator. Commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and to trust in your stout constitution to endure. In so doing, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there's a task I wish would have you perform. It just so happens that Momodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lominsan marauders has paraded into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will turn tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lominsans and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder!" In this way you will protect the people of Uldar as you would your allies in battle. Yeah, basically you are a tank as a gladiator and you should act the part when you're in a group. I think it's good they make it clear that you are the tank, so do your job. Face me, marauder! What? You blaming me cause the little shite shed its own pants? We'll bugger him, and bugger you too. Else is your problem. Maybe she likes a man rough. What, you're supposed to be a bleeding lady in waiting? Doesn't matter. You're gone and spoiled the mood. Face me, marauder. Just who well do you think you're speaking to, maggot? I'm far more the driven, and me bloody marauders have been weaving so long mothers scare the children with tales about us. Never heard of you. Don't believe me words? Then let me axe do the talking. Uh-huh. This is lively, even for the Quicksand. You two going to put on a show for us? Huh? What's this? Another goddamn fool? Show some respect when you talk to... Farm overdriven, leader of a bloody troop of mummers or some such. I heard you the first time. Your voice carries quite well. Then unless you want me to split your skull with me axe, then you better... That sword. It couldn't be frenzy? But only the sword of Nald would... Bloody hells, it's you! You know, I've never been one to stand back and watch. Mind if I join the fun? Begging your pardon, sir. Why do they always do that? Huh, looks like it's just you and me. Standing up to that Lominson was quite brave of you, and quite foolish. I think I like you, Gladiator. Name's Aldous, and I'd buy you a drink, but I'm afraid I just spent the last of my coin. I used to be a young gladiator like you. Back then But that hardly concerns you. These days I'm just an explorer of the unexplored, a seeker of yet unknown sensations. Like that beautiful stranger keeping my bed warm right now. Gods, I've missed this city. This wonderful desert jewel of debauchery and sin. I swear if I hadn't seen Aldous with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it was him. Everyone here thought he died years ago. Listen, Serenia, do me a favor and don't tell Miller about meeting Aldous, alright? She doesn't need this sort of drama. Why? Well, let's just say some folk ain't good for one another. Okay, back to Miller. I've already heard of your exploits as a quicksand, Serenia. You did well to send those marauders packing. I wish I could say we've heard the last of them. Unless we received reports of axe-wielding raiders assaulting merchants traveling through Scorpion Crossing. It seems words will not suffice after all. I want you to finish what you began. Head to Western Fanalan and see that Famul the Driven and all those who shared in his crimes never trouble the people of Uldar again. They tore me from my saddle and took everything I own. Bring back my goods, I beg of you. Marauder! Marauder! Ah, it's even Famul. Kill him! Bless you, adventurer. Okay. Problem solved, Miller. Good. It's finished, and with that the stage of your training is complete. This time you enemies were ill-behaved ruffians, but who knows what manner of opponents you will face in the future. Regardless, I have faith you will do well. Master your sword, and we shall master yourself. Now then, there will be work for you in the days to come. Return to your training, Serenia. We will speak again. Level 10. Not quite there. So let's make a time skip. Here we are, level 11. Who does most wanted? You look well, Serenia. I hope you're ready for your next task, because I require your immediate assistance. There have been several violent murders recently, the victims of which were all human men. Based on the multiple spear wounds found upon the bodies of the deceased, we believe that lances are responsible for the crimes. Not only are these murders a blight upon our city, I fear it's only a matter of time before one of our own is targeted. I have just received reports of foreign lancers skulking about in Stonesboro. Considering the circumstances, I find it likely that these are our culprits. We cannot abide any more murders. Go to Stonesboro, outside the gates of Nald, and speak with any you find in the area. With luck, we may find these lancers before they strike again. Gutless gladiator, huh? Don't kill me, please. I'm not the one you want. Freelancers, huh? Okay. Cut the lancers down. Of course, I don't think I went over this, right? But they definitely mentioned Gladiator is sword and shield fighting. So by now I have a shield, unlike at the beginning. Thank you. Thank you. They appeared out of nowhere, asked me if I was Aldous at spear point. I said no, but they attacked me anyway. What did I do to deserve this? They were looking for this Aldous we just met. Okay. So we were indeed the murderers we thought. But what brought Duskwing freelancers all the way from the Black Shroud? And why are they murdering human men with swords? First sword! What is it? Lancer's first sword. A gang of them hiding in the tunnel south of Blackbush Station. Seems we're not rid of them yet. Serenia, you might as well finish what you started. Go to Central Fanalan and dispatch the last of these freelancers. Bruce, accompany Serenia. See that she doesn't die. Well, I can't keep the last from getting skewered, but I patch her up best I can. Serenia, defend Bruce. He knows powerful healing magics, but he cannot employ them unless you keep all the enemies occupied. Make sure you command their full attention at all times. I am counting on you to keep those bastards away from me. Watch me back and I watch yours. You have your orders, gladiators. Send them freelancers to the 7th gate. Okay, here on the rail line. There is Bruce in the tunnel waiting. Bruce the Big. Let's ambush them. Or they ambush us. Whatever happens. Bruce, why don't you let me go first? I'm supposed to protect you. It's by the way something, when you are not the tank, let the tank go first. It makes their job much easier when they are the one who first pull. Otherwise we have to take the aggro back from you. It's a lot harder than getting the initial one. bastards are still making me break a sweat. So, Captain? Anything else? No. Okay. Oh, look like someone pissed in his peas porridge. Looks like we're done here. Let's head home, Serenia. I could use a drink. Congratulations on a job well done, Serenia. Bruce says you acquitted yourself well. I must say you've shown tremendous growth since you joined us. I wanted to ask you. Bruce believes the freelancers were out for a bounty. What is your opinion on this, Serenia? They were tracking a man named Aldis. Aldis? Are you certain that is the name you heard? He's alive? But how? Whoop, and be back in a moment. With level 20. And the level 15 quest. Hail, Serenia, you've come at a good time. I have another task I wish to assign you. The Immortal Flames and the Brass Blade have both requested the Guild's assistance in maintaining security at Camp Drybone, a vital outpost along the Royal Allagan Sunway. The Amalja have been raiding caravans with reckless abandon, creating a significant disruption in trade. Vuldar has a long and troubled history with the Amalja, so raids are not unheard of. However, this recent escalation must be addressed. Go to Camp Drybone and search for these raiders, Serenia. I've already dispatched other gladiators to patrol the region, so I suggest you speak with one for more information. Okay, off to Camp Drybone. Get down, we're still here! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Nope, not there. Over there. Don't worry, sister, I will fine. Though maybe not when the first sword is done with me, eh? Go and tell her the Amalja are dead. Leave the merchants to me. I knew I was right to send you, Serenia. You've done us proud. 7 Hells, this place reeks of sweat. How do you expect a man to concentrate on a swordplay like this? Aldis? You remember me, how goes it, brother? Still waving your sword around like a feather duster? You? Good to see you too, Miller, my dear. You're more beautiful than I remember. You're alive? Where have you been all these years? Answer me! Me? Well, if you must know, I'm on a spiritual journey of self-discovery. Damn it, Aldous, this is serious! We all thought you were dead! And you walk in here as though nothing ever happened? Have you forgotten how you dishonored us? I should cut you down where you stand! Oh, that's the Miller I remember. All fire and brimstone. I knew that pretty face could still contort itself into some terrifying shapes. Ah, don't pout, girl. I'm just having fun. But as you wish, I'll go. Serenia, was it? Why don't you join me at the quicksand? I could use some company, and I doubt anyone else here would be so kind. Yeah, I think I'll join him. That sounds like an interesting... Oh, yellow? So that means there will be a battle here? Huh, you came. Sorry you had to witness that little reunion between me and Miller. The Sword of Nald, back from the dead. You'd think I'd be greeted by throngs of adoring fans, not threats of violence. Listen, Serenia, you're good with a sword, that's plain to see. But more than that, you've got purpose. There's a fire burning within you. As a former man of conviction, I can recognize a kindred spirit. Geralt named her Frenzy. She's one of a magnificent pair of swords the drunken prodigy forged for Colosseum champions. The man who wielded her twin had eyes that burned like yours. Serenia, The hells? Aldous, Sword of Nald, we've come for your head. If you do that, then how the hell am I supposed to enjoy my ale? Arrogant fool, prepare to meet your maker. Well, ain't you a bunch of impatient, humorless fellas? Up for a bit of fun, Serenia? I lead, you follow. And now watch me totally miss the point of this battle. Aldous is significantly stronger than me, and he literally should take the lead. Watch closely, Serenia, I show you how a Colosseum champion fights. Look, my attack 60, 80, and he does several hundred damage. I'm supposed to attack the same target as he, but yeah. Yeah, he does 3 to 4 times my damage. Is that all you got? Try to keep up, boys. Those weaklings are all yours, Serenia. Yeah, he means the weaklings that shown up in the middle of the room. They're only level 14 or so. Which I totally not see. These level 15 ones there down there. The stout ones. Which I simply do not see. Single shot for him. Watch the eyes, not the hands. Yeah, I should stay with the one in my level range. Didn't think you'd go so far as to send a gang of sellswords into the quicksand in broad daylight. You know who's responsible? Why is it never a bevy of beauties? Let's continue this another time, shall we? I need to find a new place to drink, one with more attractive company than this sorry lot. Okay. My apologies, Serenia. I meant to teach you a new technique earlier. When that idiot arrived, I completely forgot. He's just so infuriating. But shield lob techniques will allow you to attack from afar without the need for ranged weaponry. Since we gladiators are primarily close-ranged fighters, the ability to draw attention from a distance is a valuable asset. May it serve you well in the field, Serenia. And our obligatory level 15 ranged attack. Throwing my shield and somehow it returns to my hand immediately. But that's enough for this episode. Next time we continue with level 20 and finish up to level 30 with a Gladiator. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.